Hi, let me say, this is me going live. I'm not familiar with going live. Let me just see real quick. What do I need to do to go live? Welcome to TikTok. Have an interesting, we're notifying viewers that I am live. Okay, yes, please notify the viewers. So many of you do not know who I am because they took my Facebook page down. So I'm technically a nobody in the hair industry. I am a little bit of somebody for those that know anything about hair repair, hair reconstruction. That's what I am, that's who I am, and that's what I do. So I'm just waiting for a couple little peoples to come on, because again, when I used to go on my Facebook page, as soon as I went live, people got notifications and they just jump up on there. But this is probably a great topic for anybody in the industry and have had some clients that has walked out on them, right? So I don't even know how this goes. Hey Ellis, how are you? So this again, now I see people coming on. So while I have my little bit of lunch, I'm going to go on. So the story time, this situation here, when I first opened up my salon, we have a more of an elaborate salon setting. So if you guys can't see me, you really need to hear the story. It was a very elaborate salon. It gave the luxury appearance, but I was always on the pricey side. That hadn't changed. I've been on the pricey side since 2009. It's not because anything other than I provide quality service. And it's going to filter out certain types of clients. You know, some people would know that that's just not what I'm trying to pay for, or that's just not where my budget is. I respect everybody. But this one individual, we were open maybe about 2 months in the Bowie Town Center location, and my salon was about 5,000 square feet. So clients would call and they would schedule an appointment, and all new clients had to leave a deposit. So been in the game for some time, deposits is very important. It just secures that you got some skin in the game, and also makes the stylist accountable for being there as well, because client already prepaid, and ours was only $25 at the time. Now we had this one young lady come in, and she walked in the door, and this one particular Sunday it was quiet. So we closed the salon door. There was two kids, and it was two individuals in there. It was a little girl, the age about 9-10 years old, and then the stylist and myself, and I was actually doing paperwork. So the client that walked in, she had a 9 a.m. appointment. She walked in, her hair was like literally out to here, beautiful curl pattern. It looked very, very producty, like she had a lot of buildup on her hair. So, but she still had a gorgeous curl pattern. But I knew she had a lot of hair. So we sat down, she sat down, and we did the check-in, and she gave this like real meek demeanor. Like I said, you have really beautiful hair. She says, thank you. And I was like, what the hell? But I'm going to go along with the flow. Like, you every bit about 25, 26 years old. But if that's how you want to talk, I'm going to go right along with it. Because, mental health is real. So, now, we proceed to, do the consultation. And so, first of all, she slept with a dry clay service on her hair overnight. Now, clay is going to dry out the hair anyway. You can do a mask that's moisturizing, that's not going to, be a complete nightmare. So curly hair is already drying. On top of her having compact curly hair, she decides that she was going to sleep with this mask, this clay mask. So her hair was a complete nightmare the next morning, or whatever day it was. So she decided to schedule an appointment with us. So that's how she came about finding us. And when she came in, like I said, we did the consultation. Once we did the consultation, the idea of her getting a deep conditioner, which takes about 30 to 45 minutes alone. For her case, we had to do closer to the 45 minutes. Then it took about an hour and 30 minutes to detangle this girl and not rip her hair off her head. After we finished that, we blew dry her. So when she came out, from the steamer. She got washed. I mean, she got shampoo, she got rinsed, she got blown dry. This little chick was like, oh my God, my hair feels amazing, right? So everything is all good. The 10-year-old who was left from her mom, I mean, left there by herself, her mom decided to, drop her off. And so we got her under the steamer. And my stylist is continuing, just blowing her out and, just continuing silk pressing her and everything. And she's sitting there and she's just as calm. Now, this is the Cocoa Puff sitting in the chair. So when she got down, now this is all every bit or damn near 3 hours later. She got down to the final phase. She gave this chick a trim, detangled, deep conditioner, blow dry, did the first press. Now she's about to do the curls. All of a sudden, she started to display Tourette syndrome. She started looking around and doing all of this in the chair. So my assistant, my stylist looks at me like, yo, what's up with her? What is telling me to do? It's telling me to slide. Why am I sliding? Oh, okay. So, so she's pretty much doing all of the twitching in the chair. And so I'm watching her and I said, okay, now I'm seeing it. Mind you, let me say this real quick because I forgot. She put on a Catholic girl uniform, okay? And Mary Jane's shoes. Like the whole getup was like, I guess she was supposed to pretend like she was like 12 up in there. And so next thing I know, I'm sitting down and I just looked up at her and looked at my stylist, and my stylist was like, I just told her nod. It was like, just go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Because I've been in the game 35 years. I already see it. Summer's about to go down, but I was hoping that it was going to go down at the register so I could just shut it down. But then next thing you know, homegirl just stood up. She stood up, and where her station was and where the front door was, it was every bit about at least 20 feet, because we had, like I said, we had a really big salon. So she had to go through maybe 20-30 feet. It was a good distance because their station was literally in the middle of the salon. So we watched homegirl get up, act like she was a damn zombie, walk to the door, unlock the sucker, and walked out. So I said, oh, that's how we rolling today? So part of me just had to really process. I had to say to myself, I really wanted to whip her tail, and just on principles, but I was like, you can't do that. And the other side said, you got stuff to lose now. You can't just fight people in the street. So I'm looking at this, I was like, and watching this girl drive off, I was like, I didn't know what to do at first. But then a good thing I have, a nice group of clients that I was able to tap into my resources, and they instructed me what to do. So when you have a client that walks out, it's considered theft of service, right? So I didn't know that was such a thing. I always see people on TikTok or whatever posting, yay, this person walked out. Anybody know them? Nobody got time for all that. So went there. I went to my commissioner and in my local area, and I went and filed a report against her. And next thing I know, I was just like, yeah, chances of me not really finding homegirl, So, let me back up. So I emailed Shorty. We went to try to contact the merchant account where we took the $25 deposit to try to redeem her full service, which was $280. Damn, I'm a bad storyteller. I didn't even tell the full service cost and everything. So $280. So we called the credit company, the company that took the charge, and they said, well, because we didn't have our card on file, we could not charge it. They couldn't do anything but only give us that is the name that's on the card. So we only had that. So then I emailed her, let her know what she did. Boom, boom, boom. You did this, you did that. Now, she then responded. And when we looked at the name, homegirl changed her entire name on her customer profile to No Way. So that's when I knew she was for the game from the gate, right? So she was Pauline at first, and she became No Way by the time she walked up out the salon. So I was like, okay, so that's why we had to confirm the name. The name was legit. So that's when I went to the commissioner after I did my research and everything like that. So I was like, hell, I'm going to try my shot. Lo and behold, now this happened in 2021, guys. Today was the final day, but they found homegirl. They served her. They mailed her and all of this stuff. We originally had caught June 21st. I think it was June 21st. I can't remember. Maybe June 20th. I don't remember. But we had court last month. She didn't show up. Her reasoning why she didn't show up is because she now lives in Illinois or someplace where she wasn't local, and she didn't have the money in time to come to court. So they rescheduled it for today. Now, I almost missed today because I got a text message. I wasn't summoned. So I just got a text message, and then I had to just reschedule everything. I'm sitting in the courtroom, and now all of a sudden the girl come in, she Muslim. Okay, she got the whole rap on. Like, yo, you are such a character. Like, really? So she got the whole rap on, and I'm just looking at her. A couple years, she done gained weight, and she look a little challenged. So, and I'm just sitting there, I'm all sophisticated shit, just rolling, sitting down like, I'm going to get my money from you today. You think no way is going to get there. Like, I think the fact that she didn't think that I can find her tail, and she was going to be sitting talking about she going to have to plead for some dollar amount or whatever the case may be. She didn't even fathom that idea. So I'm just sitting there, and I don't think she recognized me, because when she saw me, I had my hair parted in a straight down. And today, I got it braided up, because she walked in, she sat down, she smiling at me. I was like, this is an idiot. So anyway, boom, we get through the process. The court calls her and da-da-da-da. And I check in, and then she realized who I was. Her whole face looked stupid. And I walked directly in front of her. And the one thing I did was I gave her that stupid smirk. It's a subtle taught. Like, dummy, I got you. So anyway, I'm sitting in the court. They call her, and once they finished, she had to pay me $200. Well, I wanted my $280, but because she put $25 down, the courts don't give a damn on principle. They just was like, this is the facts, this is what it is. She put a couple of dollars down. At least just let her pay you for what she owed. She gonna try to negotiate in court like, bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. Bitch. That's why I couldn't do it. This is 2-3 years later. You talking about negotiating? I lost 2 days, boo. I make $700 a day on services, and I had to lose 2 days messing around with you, and you want to negotiate? Oh my God! So I looked at the attorney, and I was just like, really, like. I said, no, I want my full amount. Then they was like, when she put this, woo, woo, woo. I was like, okay. And I guess her attorney was trying to get a little neck going on. Like, sister, why are you coming at me hard? Like, this chick stole a service, and she had time to lay away that payment a long time ago. She really was about it. So I said, so I popped my neck back, and I said, it's the principle. I feel I should get what I get, and that's it. So lo and behold, they wind up, of course, she wound up, we settled for $250 plus my $25. So I was $5 short on top of $1,400 a day. You know what I'm saying? Because 7 one day, 7 another day. And I don't know why they seem to keep giving me court dates on a Friday, which is a money-making day, right? I could have did this on a Monday where I probably made no damn money. But anyway, so that's how it went down. And so I need just to say all this. It felt good getting her dumb behind. And no matter what her little get-up, her costume was, you can get the people that walk out on you on services. My practice now is, and except for the clients that I've had history with for years, but anybody new, I definitely like the idea of capturing their card on file. Also too, because you just don't know, especially if you offer upscale services. And me, it's not as luxurious like I had before, because we relocated our salon because that joint got too expensive to be in a neighborhood that just wasn't trying to pay them dollars. So we wound up relocating. But with that being said, my practice is a little different, and that was my only walkout. So, for those of you who are renting booths, or those of you who have salons, and those of you who are doing hair in the house, don't be afraid to explain to a client that I need to put your card on file with the system. Now, once you put that card on file, just keep in mind that if you shady yourself, they can track your butt down and you can get in trouble. So it's just a matter of making sure that people do their due diligence and, leaving everything in the most secure situation. But yeah, I got my $250. How many years later? But I got it, and it was very gratifying just to see the stupid look on her face, because no way, hell, I got her ass today. So I just wanted to share my story while I have lunch. Ah! I'm gonna go because I don't do live well. All right, I'm gone now. Oh, it was so many people on here. Nice. Wait, I gotta come off. Okay, let me try to save this. Don't mind me, y'all. I apologize. Save.